Yet another day here in New York, and the Jets have just finished another OTA practice, and today was an interesting practice. Now, the media wasn't allowed to fully record practice, so we don't have too much footage for you guys from today. But what we do have is some footage from the other days, but also we have some news, notes, and observations from today. So I wanted to make sure that even though we don't have highlights, we do have some news and notes for you guys to go off of going forward. Now, today was a good day as well. Rodgers continuing to improve, continuing to look like the old Aaron Rodgers, and Robert Saleh and the coaching staff is, so happy and so excited about where he is headed in terms of his recovery and where he is at right now heading into mandatory minicamp. Now, before we jump into the video, I need you guys to do me a favor and comment down below one player who has surprised you the most, whether it's from what the media is saying, from highlights, or who's just one guy that you think has been doing really good. For me, it's Braylon Allen, and trust me, today we're going to hear a lot about Braylon Allen just looking really good. So make sure you guys comment down below one player or two players that you think could have a big contribution this season. And with that being said, let's dive a little bit into the video. Now, this practice was a pretty quick one. Again, saw a lot of work between the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, especially some 7-on-7s. And I'll tell you what, Rodgers to Garrett Wilson, it's back. It's here. And it's going to continue to, look good, continue to develop as they build chemistry. Obviously, they were doing that last offseason. Didn't really have too much time in the regular season, obviously, unfortunately. But now have another chance to get back at it, continue to improve their chemistry. And, the cohesiveness between the Aaron Rodgers and the wide receivers right now, I haven't seen anything like it, man. He's doing it quickly, and they're catching up to speed very fast. The connection looks very, very strong already. And, people, the media, people around the Jets are excited to see these two guys continue to go at it every single day this summer. So that was one of the major notes. Expect Garrett Wilson to have an unreal season this year with Aaron Rodgers. And then let's talk a little bit about the running back, or the running game, right? Obviously, Breece Hall is here. He's here to stay. They traded Michael Carter last season, or maybe released him. I know he's on Arizona right now, but either way, Breece Hall is the guy. You also have Israel, you have Braylon Allen, you have Isaiah Davis, two guys they drafted this year in the 4th and 5th rounds. But a guy who's looked really good so far in rookie minicamp, in OTA so far, Braylon Allen, dude, he is impressing everybody. Every time they hit the practice field, the one guy they love to look at is Braylon Allen. And it's crazy because the pads aren't on, there's no contact yet, and that's really when you get to know a running back. But so far, so good for Braylon Allen. He had a really long run today, showed solid hands when targeted. He's a guy who can catch the ball at the backfield, and is extremely young. Very, very young, is only going to get better, is only going to continue to improve as time goes on, is just getting involved with the strength coach, with the coaching staff here. Guys, I'm telling you, in a year or two, he is going to be insanely massive. He's going to be a really good running back. You just look at his build as a rookie, as a 20-year-old. The dude looks like he's been in the league like 4 years, 5 years. Yeah. Braylon Allen, keep an eye on him. Isaiah Davis, another guy who has some nice burst. I don't think he's been as impressive, but definitely keep an eye out on Isaiah Davis as well. These two running backs, don't be surprised if they slowly start to climb up the depth chart. Tyrod Taylor had a couple of throws today. Some missed on some deep balls, but again, it's all right. It's all good. Listen, when the pad comes on, that's when we want to see these quarterbacks, these wide receivers really get together a little bit more. The defense actually had a really good day. Towards the back half of practice, they started to, pick it up. Clemens had a sack. The D-line forced some good amount of pressure. And there was, a very well-balanced battle without pads between the O-line and the D-line. So, again, want to see them be competitive. Want to see guys, make a name for himself. Continue to, burst out there because that's all they can really do, right? They got to show the speed, the agility, the athleticism standpoint from this side of practice. And then once the pads come on, that's when we'll be able to see which one of these guys are really about the action, right? DJ Reed, another guy who had a couple of good breakups today. JBC had a couple of nice breakups on deep ball against Conklin. And also the rookie, what's his name? Stiggers. I want to say his first name is Quantez. yeah, Quantez Stiggers, he looked like he had a couple of good plays today as well as some coverage when he was targeted. So overall, good day. We'll continue to see these guys ramp up and get more, going into, contact-wise as we head into mandatory minicamp. But overall, at the end of the day, all we want to see is Aaron Rodgers continue to look healthy and improve every single day, and that is exactly what he's done so far. So big thumbs up here for the Jets. They're going to continue to ramp it up. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications, because I will be covering the entirety of the offseason, OTAs, mandatory minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season, everything you guys can think of. I've got you guys covered. I also am very excited to see Xavier Gibson and Jason Brown-Lee. Which one of those guys is going to step up as a number 3, 4, 5 wide receivers with Allen Lazard and Malachi Corley as well. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.